Today we are actually going to do another chit chat. Get ready with me whilst we're going to be talking about comparison. I'm so excited to get into this topic, and y'all know we got to get ourselves together, so we just gonna wait for a few people to get inside live. And we are going to get started now. If you're new here and you're just watching this video for the first time, then you know we are going live for 30 days. Literally 30 days we've been live, going live, and we're staying consistent. If you're into locks, if you're into beauty, if you're into makeup, it's here on this channel. Even little fashion here and there. So let's get into it. Hold on, let me answer this call, y'all. So let's get into our makeup. Y'all know we have to go in with brows. For brows today, we're going in with the e.l.f. brow lift. Let me play some music because we gotta have our music. Okay. So we're going in with the e.l.f. brow lift product. Hold on, y'all. Okay. And I know you too. But anyway, for brows, we're going in with the e.l.f. brow lift gel. Y'all know this is my staple in my brow routine. And today's live, we are going to be talking about basically comparison, overcoming comparisons in our chit chat. Get ready with me today. So we just can slick our brows up first, because y'all know brows it takes so long for no absolute reason. I don't know. And I also shape up my own brows, y'all. Hi to everybody that's in the live. Today's topic on our Get Ready With Me today is overcoming comparisons. We're just slicking our brows. For my shape these up, these been given something, okay? Not even gonna hold you. So now we're gonna go in with the Milani Conceal. Hi, we're gonna go in with the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Primer. Now y'all, today our topic on this live is overcoming comparison. Do any of y'all battle with like comparison? Oh my god, hold on. Do any of y'all battle with comparisons? Like, any of y'all battle with comparisons? I sure do. Hi to everybody that's joining the live. So I just want to talk about comparison and how we are supposed to like overcome comparisons. Our first tip for dealing with comparison. Hi to everybody that's in the live. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We do Locs Beauty on this channel. We're going live for 30 days straight, and our topic on this live today is comparison. Do any of y'all on this live deal with comparison, or have ever dealt with comparison before? And be sure to like the live, guys. Oh, let me turn on the music. So yes, so we're going in with comparison. Let's talk about comparison today. Just to give y'all a little stigma on everything. Back then, I reference everything to like back then. Back then, I definitely used to struggle with comparison. At some point in time, like I feel like all of us do, at some point in time, we struggle with comparison. But the advice that I gave myself was, the first advice that I gave myself was to focus on progress. Focus on progress and not perfection. So if you're somebody dealing with comparison, I would tell you to focus on progress and not perfecting. There used to be times when I would see others' lock journey look completely different than mine. And I mean completely different. And I used to wonder, like, why my hair ain't growing, or why I'm not going at a certain speed. It's because it wasn't my time yet. It wasn't my time yet. And my time is coming. So now I literally just celebrate my lock journey. That was a form of comparison. So that's why I tell y'all, you have to focus on the progress. You have to focus on the progress and not perfection. Another tip for dealing with comparison is unfollow to protect your peace. And I'm saying this because oftentimes we compare ourselves to what we see on social media, and I am here to tell y'all, listen, social media is not real. Anybody can act. Anybody can turn on the camera and act like they are happy and act like everything is just going, you know, as smooth as can be. But in reality, they're going through hell behind closed doors. Okay? You know what I did? I muted accounts. I muted accounts that didn't serve me, that I felt, and I muted accounts that didn't serve me, and I followed more motivational accounts. Motivational accounts, people who inspire me, people who I can get something on a day-to-day basis from. That's what I did. Sometimes you have to mute accounts that no longer serves you and your peace, and just basically follow accounts that will inspire you. Follow accounts that will inspire you. Another tip for dealing with overcoming comparison is use comparison as information and not judgment. Instead of thinking she's better, I ask what it is about her that is inspiring me. And that's something that you should ask yourself, especially if you're somebody that deals with comparison. Ask yourself, what about her is inspiring me? And I was telling y'all on the last side, if you are, as long as you are a human being and a human being has accomplished something, you can accomplish it as well. Like, if you work hard enough, I'm sure you can accomplish exactly what you want to. Another tip for dealing with comparison is practice gratitude for your unique path. Like, just because it doesn't seem like it's happening now doesn't mean it isn't going to happen. Everybody has a different path to follow, and that's why it's so good to like practice gratitude with your path, because you don't know where you're going to end up one day. You don't know who you're going to meet one day. You don't know the day you might quit. It might be the day you just succeed. So always focus on your path, because your path is something that matters. Another tip for dealing with comparison is practice and always remember that social media is a highlight reel. Just because somebody makeup looks flawless or somebody lives look flawless doesn't mean that they are flawless off camera. It doesn't mean that. People lie. People come on this app every single day, steady just lying. Okay, y'all, I like this foundation brush. I don't like all the brushes, but the foundation brush is definitely key. People lie. Stop basing your lives off of people. Stop basing your lives off of how somebody else's life look, because you deep down you don't know what that person is going through. And I mean it. Oh, the foundation that I just used is the Maybelline New York 30 Hour Wear. Been loving it. This is in the color 330. Another tip for dealing with comparison is set personal goals. Y'all see this behind me? Y'all know what that is? That's a vision board. Personal goals. Y'all know what I have behind my closet? Personal goals. I write down my little list of my little goals. Personal goals. Set personal goals. If you are somebody that deals with comparison, please set personal goals. Even if you don't deal with it, please set personal goals. Okay? It's really important, especially if you are trying to like exceed in life. It's really important to set personal goals. Stop wanting somebody else glow up when you could just literally work hard for your own glow up. Just how that person accomplish something, as long as you as a human being, you can accomplish it as well. Set personal goals that matter to you. You know, focus on the times now. Don't focus on the trends. focus on the times now. Another tip for dealing with overcoming comparison. If you're new here, be sure to like the live and subscribe. We are talking about overcoming comparisons. Another tip for dealing with comparison is celebrate others without dimming your light. Like, it's okay to be happy for people. Like, it's okay. Being happy for people is not a crime. Don't ever feel like it's a crime because you're being happy for people. Just know that your time ain't come yet, but your time coming. Don't dim your light while you're celebrating others' success. Just know that, hey, my time ain't come yet, but my time is coming. Another tip for dealing with comparison is talk kindly to yourself. Instead of wishing, you know what, I wish I had looked like this, or I wish I had this. Say, hey, you know what? I'm proud of where I am. I like how I look. Speak life into yourself. Because oftentimes we are our most biggest critics. There is, like, it's not even people, it's us at the end of the day. Like, sometimes we are our biggest critic. Another tip for dealing with comparison is you have to understand your triggers. Like, if you are somebody that's steady compares yourself to people, you need to understand your trigger. Understand what have you comparing yourself to people. Like, what is it that they are doing that is making you compare yourself to somebody. Understand your triggers. Certain content always makes some people feel like, you know what, I have to have that now. Like you know, contents I don't follow. The content that I don't follow is people who's telling you, okay, by this age you're supposed to have that. Like, of course you could work hard, but that doesn't mean like at that age you're gonna have X amount, you know, or you're gonna have that particular thing that you're hoping for. You could wish and you could pray, but at the end of the day, God has the last say. You might even have it by that age. You might have it before that age, or you might have it after that age, you know. So deal with comparisons like that. Understand your triggers. Another tip, don't follow trends that's gonna make you feel behind. Sometimes it's good to follow a smaller creator. Sometimes it's good to listen to somebody who's giving you immaculate advice. Sometimes it's good to put on, you know, something positive, a motivational speaker. Just listen to your triggers at the end of the day. Another tip for dealing with comparison is remind yourself that you're only seeing the surface. Okay, just because she might have the style that you admire doesn't mean you know a story or you know her struggles. And I was telling y'all the last live, I was telling y'all like how I literally glorify women who shares their stories, their like motivational stories. Like, I love seeing motivational stories, y'all. Like, it's so inspiring. Somebody whose story really inspired me when I thought was, I think it's her name is Kayla Nicole, when she show where she was living. I think it even didn't make the internet, like it break the internet, where everybody was just so happy for her and so proud, and that everybody remember her journey, remember where she came from. Also, if you have any like motivational stories, like who you could recommend, also send it to me, because I like to I just like to listen to motivational stories and watch motivational stories. Another tip for dealing with comparison is journal to reconnect with your own dream and your own journey. I always write letters like to my future self. Journaling is a form of self-care for me. And a lot of things that I write down, and when I look back at it, it actually came true. And I was like, I can't believe I write this down and this came true, you know, because... But one habit that I have to get rid of is like, when something doesn't go as planned, I would start a whole new journal, which I should just continue that journal and see where it takes me instead of just starting over all the time, you know. So that's one thing that I literally deals with. But another tip for overcoming self-comparison and comparison in general is you gotta stay in your lane. Just because somebody reached there quicker than you doesn't mean you're gonna reach there. Stay in your lane. There's no shortage in beauty. There's no shortage in success. There's no shortage in money. Like, there's enough money. There's enough beauty. There's enough success to go around for everybody. So don't steady compare yourself because you feel like you aren't there yet. Your journey might take a little longer or it might come a little quicker, but that's your story at the end of the day. Like, everybody has a different plan for themselves. Everybody has to win in their own way, and when however we decide to win is what's going to matter at the end of the day. So just always stay focused, stay grounded, remember who you are at the end of the day. Another tip for dealing with overcoming comparison is definitely acknowledge and release your journey. Like, ask yourself why. Always have a why in something that you're doing. Always have a why. No matter what it is in life you are trying to achieve, always have a why. Always ask yourself why. Always write down your why, because you know why? That why that you have, for whatever reason you want to accomplish something, is the why that you are going to go back to. The why that you are going to look back at and be like, okay, this is the reason why I want to accomplish this. This is the reason why I got here. This is the reason. This is how I'm going to inspire everybody. Always remember your why at the end of the day. Another tip for dealing with comparison is affirm yourself daily. I always talk on this channel about how we are supposed to uplift one another, uplift ourselves. Like, sometimes we are literally our biggest critic. You don't want to be your biggest critic. You don't want to be your biggest critic. Y'all, I literally say none of the products that I'm using, but I will link everything down below for sure. I will link everything down below. But yeah, sometimes we's our biggest critic. Like, people will believe in us more than we believe in ourselves, to be honest. And in order for you to accomplish something, you have to have belief in yourself. It's good to have like motivation, but you gotta believe in yourself at some point. Like, other people can't always believe for you. Like, you have to believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself, no matter what it is. Another tip for overcoming comparison is remember, you are on your own timing at the end of the day. You are on your own timing. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you're going to get there. And that pace is going to be the perfect time. Sometimes we are in a development stage. Like, sometimes we are praying for a lot of things and we know we ain't ready for it yet. You know, so sometimes you are in your development stage. Tell yourself, okay, I am in my development stage right now. That's why it ain't happening, but it can happen. Don't never give up. Don't never give up on your dreams. Always believe in your dreams. Another tip for... Okay, so we're going to get into our this or that segment where we basically play this or that. And we ask certain questions based on the theme. So we're going to do 15 this or that questions based on comparison. So basically we are going to say this or we're going to say that. Basically, would you rather, in other words. So would you rather compare yourself and spiral, or reflect and redirect? Which one would you rather when it comes to like over comparing yourself? Me personally, I am definitely a reflection type of person. Like, before I spiral, I don't have no reason to be spiraling, especially if I'm working hard enough. I am definitely a reflection type of person. I will rewrite a plan a million times. I think I talked about this on my channel before. I would rewrite a plan a million times until I find a way to accomplish something. And if I don't accomplish it, I still gonna work towards it. You know why? Because it's something that I want really bad. Like, when you're really hungry for something, you can be hungry. Like, it don't matter. Another tip, I mean, our second this or that is social media envy or real life comparison. Definitely real life comparison. Like, you know how much times I drive past houses and be like, mother sick, I cannot wait to live in a house like this. Social media, I know social media isn't real, so I don't compare myself to nothing what's going on social media, because people lie, okay? People lie. So yeah, I don't compare myself to nothing that's going on social media. But child, I have looked at how those millionaires live where I live, and I'm like, whew, I would love to be where they is. I have drive past those houses and be like, whew, I would love to live where they live, you know, but I know my time coming. So I only could admire. After this or that is compare beauty or compare success. Child, I'm not trying to compare beauty or success, but I will definitely admire it. Admiring somebody else's success is just like so amazing, because it gives you hope that there's room for you. Like, I never see nobody as like a comparison, but I would only see them, I would see their success as, okay, if she get there, then that means I could get there one day if I work hard enough. So definitely, yeah, that scenario right there. Another this or that is feel less than or feel more motivated. Definitely motivated. Like, I am not somebody that feels less than about myself. Like, I'm highly confident in that area. I don't feel less than. I might feel like, okay, I'm supposed to be working a little harder. Like, I may be a little hard on myself, but I'll never feel less than about myself, about anything. Our next this or that is wish somebody. Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Let me answer this call. Yeah, hold on. So we are back, and we was playing this or that, right? Yeah, while I do my makeup. So let's get back into our this or that questions. Where we was, okay, we basically talking about this or that topic on overcoming comparisons. So add this or that topic, which one be yours? Okay, would you wish for somebody to have their glow up, or would you work on your own? I'm both. I am more of a both kind of person. Like if I know one of my friends like literally taking their hard-earned time to work towards success, I'm gonna celebrate their success. I'm gonna celebrate their win, because that's just the kind of person I am. So I want to see everybody around me win. Another this or that is, would you try to be like somebody, or would you be the best you? Definitely be the best me, because why am I trying to be like somebody? Why would you want to be like somebody? You're unique in your own way. Stay unique. And that's a message, y'all. If y'all are unique in your own way, please stay unique. Don't never change yourself for nobody, unless there are things that you need to change about yourself. Another this or that is, would you feel would you feel stuck, or take inspired action? Or would you continue to stay in a stuck position, or would you take inspired action? Me, I'm taking inspired action. Like I like to be inspired, I like to be motivated. Yeah, I'm taking inspired action. Like if somebody say, you know what, go live 30 times a week, I'm going. If somebody say do it 60, I'm going. Like, especially if they're more successful than me. Like they always say, it's always good to take advice from somebody who's a little bit more successful than you. However, do not knock somebody who isn't, because sometimes the people who aren't as successful gives the best advice. And I can tell you all that from first-hand experience. Like, you ever talk to somebody about something and you might think they ain't got no sense, but they got plenty sense. Oh, sorry. Hi, how you doing? So yeah, y'all. But yeah, be sure to like the live, guys. Our topic today is overcoming comparison. That's our topic today. Let's get into the next. So that is, would you want what they have or use what you have? Me, I can use what I have. I can use what I have. Always use what you got. If you ain't got much, use what you got. In every scenario, use what you got. Do never hope and dream so much for somebody else's things. Always use what you got until you get to where you need to get. Hi to everybody that's joining the live tonight. We are just getting ready, talking about comparison, doing our makeup. We are on the way to 1,500 subscribers. So make sure y'all subscribe and like the live, guys. Another this or that is, live in comparison or live in gratitude. Definitely live in gratitude. Like, I am so thankful for the things that I did accomplish. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, accomplishing things is hard. So for you to accomplish anything in life, it's some form of success. Really. I don't know why I gatekeeping this. Like, I don't reach for this stuff much. I feel like I gatekeeping that. Like, I don't want to use that as much, you know. So we can use this one. This is the NYX glue spray. But yeah, y'all, let's get into our pick one questions on our topic this or that today. Did I just drown myself in setting spray? Okay, we have our nice little cute beats. We really don't have to do nothing much with our hair today, because, child, we didn't do nothing much with our hair today. Just how it is. It's how we went to work. Okay? Don't judge me. But yeah, y'all, I really need to, y'all see that dandruff? Dandruff just coming out of the woodworks. locks. You know why? Because I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to do. Y'all look at our babies. Like, I really just leave this just like this. Like, you look cute just like this. Like, I just like my locks just looking locked, you know. This side, y'all see the side right here? This is the side that we working on, okay? That's the side that we working on growing. But I know it grew a little bit. I think I leave it just like that. Because why not? All the time your edges ain't gotta do. Sometimes you could just embrace your hair for how it is. Because why not? I so love my hair, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just love it. Don't know how long this takes me to grow. Sometime. But let's get back into our pick one question. So the first pick one question is, one thing you love the most about yourself. What do y'all love about yourself? And if you're watching this on the replay, what do you love about yourself? One of my most loved qualities about myself is definitely like my drive. Like, when I set my mind to go after something, I go after it with all my heart. Like, I'm not gonna give up until I go after it. So that's something that I love about myself, my drive. The next one is pick one. Self-worth or external validation. Definitely self-worth. And if you're a girl on this watching this, always have some form of self-worth. Always believe in yourself. Always feel that you can accomplish something. Never not feel like you cannot accomplish something. Always feel like you can accomplish something. Your self-worth matters, okay? Let's get into our next tip. What keeps you grounded on insecure days? What keeps me grounded, as I was talking about earlier, is the why. Why are you deciding to accomplish something? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to save X amount of dollars? Why you want to go after your dreams? Always have a why. Yeah. The next pick one question is, how do you feel the most confident? How I feel the most confident is when I am just laying down in my natural locks and my natural skincare. That's how I feel the most confident. How do y'all feel the most confident? Let's get into the next one. They say, pick one. Glow up or grow up? Definitely grow up. Grow up. My mindset needs to grow in so much different ways and so much different habits. Like, it just need to. What's the next one? One compliment you'll never forget. That to keep going. That's a compliment, like, that's just such a compliment that you can't take back. Keep going. Because sometimes you hear that when you really need to hear that, you know? The next one is, one thing on social media that made you question about yourself but you overcome. My lock journey. Because when I started my locks, it wasn't a lot of people who had locks posting their lock tips and stuff like that. So I questioned my lock journey a lot of times. I thought it was ruined a lot of times. Like, I didn't have nothing to look forward to. So yeah, that's definitely something that I needed help with. Pick one. Private win or public praise. Definitely a private win, because I am a private person and I will celebrate myself with my own little cake. Celebrate yourself. Like, anytime you see you are accomplishing something in life, celebrate yourself, because you matter. Always celebrate yourself. Always get a win. Everything doesn't need to be in public. The next one thing about your past self you would be proud about now. I would be proud about going after my dreams. Like, YouTube, it's definitely a dream of mine. Like, it's definitely a dream of mine. So I'm proud that I'm going after my dream and I'm sticking to it no matter what. The next pick one is, one beauty trend you tried but didn't feel like it was you. I don't really get into the trends. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get into the trends. The beauty trend? Yeah, I don't get into the trends. Oh, I could give y'all a lock trend. A lock trend I never saw myself getting into was the cutting of the locks. I still don't understand that today. Why would I grow something? Take my time to grow something. and then cut my locks. Like, no, no. Um, what's the next? Pick one. Self-love or self-discipline, and why? Definitely self-love, because if I love myself, I can discipline myself. Why not? But discipline is definitely something that I do struggle with. Which one y'all prefer? Which one y'all prefer? But yeah, y'all, I think that is the end of our segment on pick one. Let's get into a powerful, I want to start ending my lives off now with a powerful Bible verse. I research it and I will read upon it, so I think y'all should read upon it too. A powerful Bible verse on the same topic here, comparison, is each Galatians 6 verse 4. Each one should test their own actions, then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to anybody else. This verse encourages you to focus on your own journey and your growth, not measuring your word against others. So that's the Bible verse that I'm going to stick to for today's live, Galatians 6 verse 4. This is basically letting me know that everybody is on their own path. Everybody has their own path. Everybody's unique in their own way. So that's the Bible verse that I'm sticking to this live. But I hope y'all enjoyed my live today. It was a good live. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. We are live literally for 30 days. 30 days we are live. I think this is day 9. I'm not sure. But we've been live for 30 days. We do locks, we do beauty, we do girl talks on this channel. And if you're late, you can always go back and watch my replays, which is also good. So thank you so much for joining my live, and I really appreciate it. And if you're joining us on the replay, be sure to subscribe too. Subscribe, because I know some people watch my replay videos as well. So make sure y'all subscribe and join the family, okay? Join the family. Like I said, sometime this summer I want to do a giveaway. So make sure y'all comment on the video so I can start seeing y'all names and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, probably same time. Yeah. So see y'all.